Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Akshay and today I have another interesting SQL question for you guys, and this is just from some random exercise that I've picked up, and the question is to find the employees whose manager have left the company and their salary is below 40,000. Okay, so you have you have a table that says input, okay, uh, and that table contains employee ID, name, manager ID, and their salary. Okay, mind you, there are some nulls in between. Okay, so you have to tackle that as well. Okay, so if it is null, then we can consider that that particular person it didn't have any manager. But then there are managers who have left the company. Okay, for example, if I have to get the answer of whose manager has left the company and whose salary is below 40,000, I can clearly see Mason is the winner here. Okay, Mason's manager ID was 8 and he has left the company and his salary is also well below 40,000. So let's go to Postgres and I'll show you how this question is solved. Okay. So this is the table that I've already populated. Employees, the table name is employees, and I'm gonna work around it. Okay, I'll solve it by two methods. Okay, the first one I would be the join method, and this is something that would click people instantly because of its ease of approach, and I'll show you that. Okay, so this is the table again and it's populated here and I'm gonna work on it. Okay, I'm gonna say star from employees, okay, uh, as E1. Okay, I'll name this table E1, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a left join. Okay, very popular join, left join, and I'll say employees, okay, as E2. Okay, and then I'm gonna join on E2 dot manager, sorry, employee ID equals E1 dot manager ID. I'll run and I'll show you the results. Okay, so you see the use of this format is to determine which employee is related to which manager. For example, the employee ID 3 named Mila has a manager whose name is Mikaela. Okay, Kalel has his manager whose name is Joziah. Okay, so this way we can get the connection. But now the challenge is to find those employees whose manager has left the company. Okay, so a simple thing is that if my manager has left the company, then that ID within the employee ID will be absent. As simple as that. Okay, so I'm gonna work around that and I'm gonna show you how it is done. I'm gonna say where E2 dot employee ID is null. Okay, should I run? Maybe yes, to see what it is. Okay, but the problem is there are some uh, nuances here, because you have some employees who do not have their manager ID or they don't have the manager. So what do? You eliminate that result as well. I'm gonna say and E2 no, since these people, sorry, my bad, a little mistake here. Since these people don't have the manager, I need to exclude these people from the result. Okay, these particular set of people. So I don't think these will come within our results. Okay, so I'm gonna simply say where e1 dot manager id is not null. Okay, and then I'll run and see. So there we have it. So these are the people whose managers have left the company. Okay, because I cannot find any sort of connection with their employee ID in the second table. Okay, within the same table. Okay, so these are the, if it was asked that find the managers, employees whose managers have left the company, this would have been a straightforward answer to it. Okay, but then again, the second condition is that I need those employees also who have the salary below 40,000. Okay, so I'm going to simply say and E1 dot salary is less than 40,000. Simple and straightforward, and I'm going to hit run. Okay, there you have it. And let me beautify things a bit. E1, I need, what do I need? I want only the employee ID and the name. Okay, so simply I'm going to say E1 dot employee ID comma E1 dot name. Okay, and there you have it. I got my answer here. Okay, so this is why one method you can solve. There is also a second method that I'm going to show you. Okay, and that method is very simple. Okay, I'll comment these for your reference, and I'm going to start newly. Okay, I'm going to say select star from employees. So this is my original table, and see, the simple logic is that if my manager ID has left the company, okay, it should not show in the employee ID at all. Okay, suppose I see 7 is not here. Liam's manager has left the company. We don't find any 7s here. I see Elijah's manager has left the company. I don't find 5 here. I even see Mason, okay, whose manager has left the company. 8 is not here. Okay, so simply I can say select key or give me those employees or those names whose manager ID is not present in the employee ID. And I guess you got what I want to say. Okay, I'm gonna simply say where manager ID not in select, I'll use a subquery, select employee ID from employees. Okay, I'm gonna hit see. As usual, I got those 3 entries only. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the filtering, and the salary is less than 40,000. And there you have it. And let me beautify a bit. I'm gonna say employee ID and the name. And there you have it, the final result in a small query within, using a subquery. Okay, so these are the two ways, different ways you can solve one single problem, and you can see how many lines it took for each to solve. Okay, straightforward and easy peasy. Okay, I hope you liked this video. Feel free to share it with your friends and like, share and subscribe to the channel. That's it from my side. And like I always say, keep learning, keep growing. I'll see you next time. Till then, happy working. Thank you.